So, hello everyone. So today we are doing an unboxing of the Anycubic Cobra 2 Neo. So, it's the first time I will put my voice in a video. So hopefully, I hope it will be okay. And this is the first video about this printer. I will do at least another one because I want to put custom firmware on it. So I want to put clipper on it. So why did I choose this one? It was mainly because it was cheap, but and I could replace the firmware with a clipper. This printer was fairly cheap. It was 150 euros. Apparently it's highly capable of producing some nice parts, and I will be able to make custom with it with clipper. So it was a nice deal. So let's see what's inside. Okay, so that's the bed. Okay, I was afraid the manual was going to be in Japanese, but it seems alright. So I think I will put every part on my table. As always, I'm still in my dorm room, so not a lot of place. Okay, so this now, and I bought also some PLA, like from the brand Senlu. From the brand Senlu for 2 kilo for 5,000. So in total, for 5,000 yen. So in total, it was 175 for plastic and the 3D printer. So it was really cheap. And actually, I did make a 3D printer a long time ago, and it was like 6 years ago, I think, with my dad, and it was pretty awful. It was the time there was only the first Prusa, and so hopefully, even if it's cheap, I think it will be well better. As you can see, I'm not that familiar with English. It's okay, but I don't think I can make content, really entertaining content in video for the moment. So this one is a cross chest. Let's see what we got. Okay, so apparently we have an instruction video on the SD card. Oh. Okay. frame is 3. And apparently we need to put this above, so I don't expect this printer to go really fast, but actually I don't need it to be fast. Okay, so instead frame. Oh, so it's like 4 screws. So let's go. So we have some hex nuts. So actually it's pretty pleasant to have only 2 pieces, because last time I did a 3D printer it was a bit like a Lego. It was, I don't know, maybe 200 pieces. It was 2 days, like 2 afternoons, I think. A lot of fun, but it was hard to have something running. Let's go aim for the other screw. a good idea to do this. Tighten screw. From a pretty engineering view, they do put this kind of this kind of nut, and it kind of prevents the screw from losing over time due to vibration. And actually it's pretty nice that they include this kind of things in a fairly cheap 3D printer. It kind of demonstrates the fact that they do want to still, even if it's really cheap for 3D printers, they still want to guarantees like basics vibration prevention, because usually after some time of running it's always a pain because everything is loosened up, like the belt is loose, the main board is loosened up also, so pretty nice. So they didn't include this with a little screw, so I think I will put some so it's Loctite for the screw, so you put a really tiny bit on the screw and it won't loosen up with vibrations. So usually I will show you how to do this, because if you put directly this kind of glue onto the screw, you won't be unable to stop the screw. So I put a drop on the paper and take a toothpick, only put a bit on the toothpick, and I take my screw. Let's go in focus, please. And so yeah, we are in focus, and I kind of put only a bit. You don't want to put on the everywhere on the screw. You just want to put a line on it, and it needs to be like barely visible, that you put some, and usually in most cases it will be enough, because you don't need to put that much. So I will put on each screw. And actually, if you don't have, if you feel that you can put more of it, don't worry. Just it's better to don't have enough of this type of glue than a lot more and just be screwed. Okay, so everything clips. Oh. And actually, if you need to unscrew this with this type of glue, you unscrew it, and after you need to wash the screw with alcohol or isopropylic alcohol, and you can after apply another again the glue. But if you don't wash it, like the next time you use it, it will be useless. Okay, so this is done. And actually, if you have like I mentioned, if you add the other type, if you have a anti-vibration nut like the first type, you don't want to put glue, it's overkill, and it won't be not that it won't be less efficient, but it will be really useless. Okay, so apparently, okay. And these nuts don't have this screw doesn't have the anti-vibration nut, but since we only want to wire the screen, I don't care, because like it's not things from the structure, so I really don't care. I will don't tighten it, the screw, that much, because it's not mandatory to have this kind of screw really tighten it really heavily, and it's always better to not overkill on what you do, because someday you will just have some regrets of doing this kind of thing. Okay. So I've seen a lot of people wondering why they put like shitty filament holder on printer, because you can just print them. Actually, it's for people like me that doesn't have a printer for the moment, so it's kind of saved me for the first run. Okay. So how do we put it? Okay. Oh. Okay. Now let's put the. Oh no, this. And this printer is direct drive. It means that the motor of the that drives the filament is here, and it's really great because it means that you can use filament that will be flexible. Because sometimes when you have filament that is flexible, you run through this kind of hose, and if the motor is here, it will try to push the filament, but it will bend inside the tube and it will be a mess here. So if you have the motor here, it's direct into the extruder, and it's less painful for making this kind of stuff. Don't want to praise that much the printer, but actually connector are fairly nice. Like it's not shitty connector. Oh, it's like what do I mean when I say this? It's like you kind of click. Actually, maybe most of my intervention are dumb because it's been a long time since I have like put together a 3D printer, but like this connector is secured by 2 pins, so even with vibration it won't loosen up. Okay. So PE. I wonder what is PE. X-axis. So we have a little label on everything. Yeah. What is he? Oh, X. X limit switch. Where is the X limit switch? It's here. Oh wait, okay. And plug the motor afterward. Yeah. So we just have the thing that is called E that is running up. It's I think it's a filaments stopping. I don't know how they call it, but okay. So we have this kind of connector cover. I really don't want to mess with it. Oh. Okay, click. Okay. So now they want that we okay, and they want to put this thing under. Okay, pretty nice idea actually. And don't need to over tighten it. Like you don't want it to fall over, but you don't want it to constrain, because it will kind of unbalance everything. Let's check if the plating is shaking. It doesn't feel like shaking. Okay, so we have a kind of screw here. Oh, okay. Oh, it's okay. So you don't want to tighten too much. Okay, so here it's shaking loads. So where can I? Okay. So actually, pretty clever design with asymmetric, but it is kind of the norm, so I wouldn't have expected less of it. And after, belt. Okay. Okay, so it seems nice. So it's pretty awesome that it's kind of finished in 20 minutes. So for the moment I will do the test print here. So let's tidy everything up and plug it. Plug this. Plug this thing home. Actually, I'm pretty excited because I don't think you can feel it in English because I'm just more concerned about what I say than actually there is that actually having something about it. But I really miss 3D printing here in Japan, and since it was really cheap, it's kind of little gift. Okay, so. Okay, and let's type this one. Okay, checkbox preheat Z offset. Leveling, so let's do some leveling. Okay, so for auto leveling they preheat. Okay, so we have a micro SD card, and actually, yes, so in kind of connectivity we have a micro SD card, and we have also like USB-C, and it will be used to fire this 3D printer with clicker. So pretty important. Actually, I don't think the stock firmware allow any kind of using with USB-C, but we have one, so So I did not insert some filaments, but something came out of it, so maybe it was like testing. It feels like PLA, so actually we have some kind of it's to unclog the extruder, so why not? Okay. Yeah. So for people that never use 3D printing, usually I cut by twisting a bit, so like brush, and it's kind of easier.
Okay. Pretty easy to load.
Okay. So pretty nice extrusion actually. So actually we've got pretty nice pieces. like nothing clearly wrong with it. Nice first layer. We have this. It's like the end of the. It's the end of the layer, each layer. But actually, it can be solved by software. And everything is pretty nice.